I've never thought I'd see the day where libs in the state of California are pushing for decreasing taxes. Ivy Van Dusen, Chris Hand is here to comment on this. So Ivy, let's start with you. The story here is that, well, uh, the fact that California legalized marijuana, and I use air quotes there because still federally not okay. The fact that California legalized marijuana, they now have figured out that, well, because the taxes are so high, 40% when you factor in all of the taxes in some places, now they're saying, well, it's promoting the underground marijuana market. How ironic is it, Ivy, that it appears that libs have, according to the Wall Street Journal, found the Laffer curve by accident?
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. I think that it goes to show a lot that they finally are starting to understand economic policy and the consequences of economic policy when it comes to their favorite vices. That's when they'll really start to understand and
Mm.
really start to learn when it's something that's really important to them. Not when it's small businesses. I wish they treated small business owners the way they would treat drug dealers or people involved in this and you know
Yeah, I'm surprised they're not lobbying for weed to be included in SNAP, given the fact that the other things that they allow that those food stamps to buy. Chris, your thoughts on California libs finally saying, yeah, we got to lower the taxes here because people aren't buying it and they're turning to the illegal markets.
Yeah, I mean, I have many thoughts on this issue. First, taxes are bad now. Oh, all right, cool. Welcome to the club. We'll take you in here. That's fine.
Yeah.
My initial thought is, wasn't the main argument for legalizing marijuana the tax revenue that the local governments and the state governments could get off the marijuana? So you're now arguing against the argument that was for legalization in the first place. My second thought is the street dealers are cutting in on your business. If you enforce the laws at the local level in some of these states, you wouldn't have to worry about it in the first place, right? Like if you had police allowed to do their job, well, then that issue would be solved. And then my third thought is, how come they don't have this problem with moonshine bootleggers in California? It's just weed dealers. How does the alcohol industry deal with this issue that the marijuana industry can't in the same way? There's many different avenues that we could go down with this issue. But California not liking taxes, I don't want to bang on them too hard. You know what I mean? Like, hey, come on, taxes are bad. Let's explain everything else to you guys too.
Yeah, hey, Chris, the sane speak like that is not welcome here in California. We specifically go for insanity, but I love that point about the whole taxes. Yeah, the whole thing was, oh, look at this, we should make it legal because we're going to benefit from the tax revenue. And
Yeah,
now all of a sudden there's too much, well, there's not too much tax revenue. The taxes are impeding the legal sellers and people are turning elsewhere, which then you go, okay, well, they wouldn't be able to if you enforced the freaking law in your state. A lot of great points, Chris.
amen.
Really appreciate your insight there.